Hi, I'm Dr. Michael Smith. I am the president of the Child, Adolescent, and Family Division of the Florida Psychological Association, and I'm also one of the partners of Family Psychology Associates in Safety Harbor, Florida. I've been working in Florida as a psychologist for 25 years and have done a lot of work trying to share information about emotional intelligence, also called EQ. I've used this concept in working with professionals, with families, with children, with businesses and organizations, trying to help us improve our relationships. My greatest concern is helping young children who are a part of the millennial generation to develop the kind of emotional intelligence and relationship skills that will help them cope with a rapidly changing world. There are three basic concepts in emotional intelligence. The first is the development of an emotional vocabulary. That is, being able to identify and notice how our bodies respond when we have different emotional experiences. What I notice is that children very often talk about being angry, frustrated, annoyed, bored, and yet they don't seem to look for more subtle feelings beneath the surface. As a result, a lot of different types of emotion like sadness, loneliness, disappointment, embarrassment, all get expressed as anger or frustration. So the first key is to develop a broader emotional vocabulary and to also help them understand how their body responds to each of those different emotional states. The second aspect of emotional intelligence is being able to express your feelings in a non-violent, non-judgmental way so that your feelings do not hurt the feelings of others. And so I try to teach kids how to negotiate, how to solve problems interpersonally, and so they can use their feelings as another whole resource in understanding not only themselves but others. I also teach them that there are different thought processes associated with their feelings. And oftentimes how we think about our feelings will influence our emotions. We can either intensify or moderate our feelings based upon our own personal narrative, the story we tell ourselves about what happens to us. So I try to teach kids how to be more optimistic, how to be more sensitive, and how to express themselves in a non-aggressive way. The third component to emotional intelligence is the development of empathy. This is the capacity to put yourself in the shoes of someone else, to understand what it's like to be them. In a world where we are saturated by all kind of electronic stimulation, we very often can be focused on our own needs and feelings and not sensitive enough to the needs and feelings of others. So as a result of developing emotional intelligence, or our EQ, we will hopefully create a more peaceful world.